Today's May 23rd, 2013. What I want to try to do is make a little video of what I would call dogs' mental instability. And I want to make comparisons to human mental instability, where we live in a world of mental illness. We all accept the fact there's people with ADHD, PTSD, bipolar disorder, autism, paranoia, schizophrenia. We have that. So why do we immediately with dogs eliminate that and we just make it a very simple diagnosis? The dogs were either beaten or they're afraid. They are afraid. But to get to the root of the problem, we really need to understand the dog. So I'm going to introduce, or attempt to introduce, a dog, a yellow lab, 1 or 2 years old. He's bitten people, and we want to see if we can, rather than label him one thing, deal with his energy and his problem. So we're going to come over here. Now take his aggression. Now I have not done this dog. I haven't created this problem. I try not to cut too much, because I want to take you out of here in a very controlled way. Get back. It's a question of understanding, I think. And I want to reverse energy. So we do it carefully. And it might take me a few minutes. Stop, baby. Stop. Watch. And I want it to be clear. Let me close it. And I'm fiddling around a little. I want it to be clear that this dog is not abused. It's come in as a rescue. It's a rescue dog. But he has highly aggressive behaviors. Of course we can place it on the crate. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do is take his bad energy, give him my good energy, and it's a transfer of energy. I really believe that. This is fear. It's not viciousness. He does not want to fight with me. He wants me to get the hell out of here. The problem is, he never gets comfortable with this. Good, babe. Good, babe. You can see his lips coming up. Good boy. Good. Stop, babe. Good dog. Good boy. Good boy. He's smiling? Is that smiling? Oh, look at that smile. What's the matter, babe? He's smiling. No, so the point I'd like to make is, if this was a human being, a child, and now with all our sophistication, we study autism, we study bipolar disorder. So, this is, in my mind, genetics, the dog, regardless, and I want to use a yellow lab, and I'll probably jump in a little bit, because I didn't want to do that. But I'm human. Get it? Human, animal. Frontal lobe of our brain that does all the thinking, all the sophisticated thinking, and an animal brain that's just fearful. Either fearful, or they don't have deep, deep thoughts. They're just saying, how do I get rid of this nut? So I should sit here forever with baloney. Stop. Stop. Good boy. Good. And rather than this behavior getting better, it's actually getting worse. Good boy. Good. Good, Marco. Stop, babe. And obviously my problem is trying to safely get this on. So then the next intellectual thought would be to put a loop, one of these poles with a noose on. That would be, somebody else would suggest that. And of course that would make this matter 10 times worse. Because if I came prodding at you with a noose, I'm certainly not going to, you're going to develop trust. I just want to get this on so I can stop. Good boy. Good. 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 So I'm just moving my body, doing things a little different, changing things up. Because I'm making a correlation between this gate closing and his anxiety going up. Good, babe. Good boy. Stop. Stop, please. Patience is a virtue. Oh boy, what's the matter, babe? What's the matter? Good. And I have to do this relatively safely, especially for my camera person. One side of my brain, my human brain, my executive brain, says if I let him out of here, he'll be okay. But I don't know if the camera person agrees with that. So we have to obviously do these things safely, even if we're examining somebody with a violent mental disorder. It still has to be done safely. We can't have them running through fields if they committed a homicide. Good boy. Stop it. Good boy. Good. But it's laughable to me that an outsider would view this dog, and he's fine once he gets out, and he's actually fine with somebody else who takes him out, a woman or somebody, but that's not the reality. So let's say that is true. This dog on a couch or a bed somewhere, this is what he's got the potential of. So when the 5-year-old child approaches him when he's denning on the couch and not in a safe place, he's going to get their face bitten off. And if anybody can't see that, and if anybody thinks that they can rehab this dog, by all means, he's up for adoption. Anybody who wants to do this, any behaviorists out there, anybody has a laboratory or someplace you can take this dog, I would be so grateful to learn how you would rehab him. But you got to take him. You can't come here and tell me how to do it. You got to do it. You can't tell me what I'm doing wrong. You guys do good, babe. Good. 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 And I understand when I loop this around his head. Good, baby, good. So I like when he starts avoiding me a little. Good. And all the food in the world is not, he wouldn't take a piece of food from me right now. It would be like dangling some kid off a roof and asking him to have a carbon. It's not. Oh, I know what I asked you. Get me another one. Oh, never mind, I'm okay. Sorry, we're gonna run out. I don't want to cut because whatever the outcome of it, good or bad, I want it to be. Stop, babe. The problem is now he's been successful biting this. So he's killed the rope. That's the problem here. He's killed the snake. Because I have to be safe. So I don't want to ruin my record of not getting bit today. I can't have him kill the snake. Good boy. Stop. Good boy. Good. Stop, man. Maybe a different language. What do they speak in Labrador? What language? Maybe I'm doing the wrong language. Leave it. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Stop now. Stop now. Good. Turn away. Good. It's too fast. Leave it. Leave it. Stop. This is where we're getting it done, babe. This is where we're getting it.
Aww.
Hey, good boy. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Good. I've developed quite a quagmire. Here, babe. Stop. Look up there. Good. I'm almost done here. Why did I chicken out and drop it? Why? I could have held on to it. Here, babe. Stop. Stop. Enough. Too much entertainment here. I don't want to play. Good. Good. All right. Let's see. See, the problem is obviously I can go in there with a hook and hook it, but that's going to be counterintuitive to what I want to do. See it. Go get me another one. I'm sorry. Cut for a minute, all right? Leave it. And if you want to actually leave it, leave it. Good. We're getting somewhere. Good. And it's over. Good. That's where the transfer of energy comes. Camille, just move down a little. Woo, mamma mia. Oh, I got my workout in. But let's go back. I'm sorry. Oh, we're going to go outside. I do want to cut. Obviously, I'm sweating. I've been messing around now. But I just want you to see the energy. This is not... I'll get that off later. Am I concerned? Am I nervous? I'm sweating to death. But I think I did the dog I'm not curing anything. I'm understanding his psychological problem. There's no threat here, good babe. I'll get that off later. He could bite me now. What happened? Let's go. And then we're going to, you can cut, we're going out on the field, and you're going to see the danger in this behavior. Why this is such a dangerous circumstance.